Hello, welcome to the channel. Today is a day that will hopefully be remembered fondly for Man City fans' lives, hopefully. Now then, you might be wondering, why is today such a special day? And I'll tell you what, it's not because I'm doing a Man City Tottenham preview. It's because of something happening later, and we're going to discuss it all in a minute. I know I've got a lot of comments to go through, which I'm going to get through in just a moment. Just going to clean my glasses, though, because they are not the best. And don't like reading with dirty glasses, I'm afraid. Quick drink. Okay, then, here we go. Today is a huge day for football. One of, just going to turn on my TV. By the way, I don't know what United are doing, sacking Ten Hag. I think he needed a bit longer, to be honest. I could see the vision really well. No one from Real Madrid will attend the Ballon d'Or ceremony. No Florentino Perez, no Junior, no Vinny, no Carlo Ancelotti, no Bellingham. This is me, by the way. Phone is going to go flat in a pub. That is me. All right, cool. What a day. I'm so happy for Rodri. Question is, how's he going to hold it? He deserves so much. He deserves this so much. Madrid are not classy, entitled fools. I don't get why my stream had 31 people waiting. I'm not live. Rodri must be presented at the Etihad 23rd, November 23rd, in my opinion. Is that a new top? No, I have had this one for a while. This isn't a new one. Had it since the end of last season. Yeah, so it's not new, but I can see I haven't worn it in a good while. It's been in the wash. I do think Rodri if he wins the Ballon d'Or. Look, I don't want to be that guy, but I just I can feel it. I can almost taste it. But yeah, I think this could be. He does need presenting if he wins it. You know, he absolutely does. You know, when that is, I'm not sure. It probably won't be. It can't be the game on the weekend because we're probably away from home. Whatever the day is, it's got to be at the Etihad. It's just got to be at the Etihad, and I want every fan to be big up for it. I know. I mean, it's like. I love Fabrizio, don't get me wrong. You know, he's the number one journalist. You listen to him when he talks, you listen kind of thing. But, like, the Ballon d'Or is a ceremony everyone, like, anticipates every year. You know, they're ready for it. And it shouldn't be spoiled. It hasn't been before. Most years, we just know who's won it. Like without even Fabrizio talking, everyone knew Benzema would win the Ballon d'Or in that year that he did because he was really good, and it showed, you know, and everyone's really known that it'd be either Messi or Ronaldo between the years, but this year there's been a lot of debate. You know, before Rodri's ACL, people were saying Rodri a lot. Vinny though, he played really well. You know, so look, it's a difficult conundrum. I love the number your channel is on, the perfect number. What 1.15k? 150 is my favorite number, so I do like to see it. 150 and just 15 on a whole. I do like the number 15. So yeah. I do like a number that has 1 and 5 next to each other. To be honest, that doesn't include 115. That isn't a joke. Vinny fans argument, and Rodri got hooked in the Euro final, and Spain won. What did Vinny do for Brazil? Yeah, didn't they get knocked out in the quarterfinals? Look, I watched a lot of the Euros, and I watched a good chunk of Spain's games because they were in a big group with Italy. They had some difficult matches and all that. They had to play Germany. I watched that game. They had to. Oh, who did they? They played France. I watched that as well. They played a lot of big teams, and Rodri was present for all of it, apart from the final versus England. Well, he got subbed in the final, didn't he? I believe. He was brilliant throughout the whole tournament that he played. They are hyping up their 1-1 draw at the Etihad, but like Vinny played a part. He was pocketed by Roy. Yeah, Vinny was bad. Vinny was not great. Real Madrid were not great at the Etihad. They sat back and just defended with their lives. And fair enough, fine, defend. But that is all they did. City played quite well that day. We really went out, and it was really unfortunate. Like Rodri was good that day. Most of the squad was. But anyways, let's try to talk about what the video is trying to bring. Cole Palmer 25th is a disgrace, by the way. What is that like confirmed? 25th. Ruben Diaz 23rd. Oh my lord. I thought the ceremony was at 7. Or is that when like the trophy gets lifted? It is at 7. Okay. Anyways, let's try to talk about this game real quick. They're just revealing some now. Okay. Hopefully they save the Waffle Fest. Oh, so boring. Anyway, let's talk about this. At least try to. Welcome to the Chat Glimpse. So in goal, I'm going for Ortega. It's the cup. We always go for him. Up the Rodri, absolutely. 4-0 City. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Hard to stay on topic when we have a day like this. Don't get me wrong. Feel free to keep commenting on it, but I'm going to try to talk about this a bit. And I don't mind. I'm going to read your comments. I'm all for off-topic comments. They can be some of the funnest sometimes. Anyway, right back. I'm going Rico. I don't know. It'll be a much weaker team than that, in my opinion. I don't know. Oh my lord, what is going on? Nah, it's got to be a bug. It's actually got to be a bug. Bernardo's not meant to be on the right. It's meant to be McAtee. What on earth? It actually has to be a bug. First time, maybe I just got it wrong. Bernardo's not meant to be there. It has to be a bug on Canva. Big ups to Canva, by the way. They're great, but still. I did not put... It's meant to be McAtee. It's meant to be McAtee. Yes, it shows McAtee on my thing. Why is Bernardo the guy who's constantly... Oh, I'm rattled by Canva. All right, that is just a genuinely a glitch by them. All right, pretend McAtee is Bernardo. I don't know why Canva is obsessed with getting Bernardo in my team. Backline. Vinicius, Ten Hag sacked. Vinicius cries. Rodri wins, and just a normal Monday. I know. What a shame to see Ten Hag go. I think he needed a little more time, just a smidge. At the centre backs, I'm going for Diaz and Stones. I don't know. I'm just quite confident in that lineup. I think Akanji will get given the rest. And I think John Stones probably deserves a start. And yeah, I've got no issue with that. Left back, Ake. I think Ake's going to play. I think I'm just confident in Nathan Ake starting. You know, we need to get a bit more minutes in the side because didn't play last game, did play the game before that. Funny thing is, United think they'll get better. They'll stay the same. They will have a 3-6 game new manager bounce, but then back to rubbish. Yeah, I think they're going to go on a run with Ruud van Nistelrooy, and then Ruud van Nistelrooy get given the job, or they'll bring in someone new, and then it could just go back to normal. But Diaz and Stones as my centre backs, quite confident in that. Nathan Ake left back, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. DMs, I'm going for Nico Riley and Gundogan. So do you think Man United will beat Chelsea? Oh, it kind of changes with new manager bounce. New manager bounce can prove to be a magical thing. Never forget when Everton beat Arsenal. I think 1-0. In my opinion, it'll be a weaker back four. I don't know if they'll win. I don't see a win. I don't think Ruud van Nistelrooy is that good enough. Oh, my TV's just gone. Oh, there we go. I don't know if Ruud van Nistelrooy will be good enough for that, but I do think that United probably get a draw out of it. Because I think the coach probably mainly going to be like just play, but I don't know. West Ham should have missed the penalty. Ten Hag would have stayed. We did our bit back in May. I know we basically gave Ten Hag a new contract. A point at Old Trafford isn't the worst result ever, to be honest. It could be worse. Yeah, it could be worse, but I reckon Chelsea will go there thinking they can win. Connect should be a manager if his tactics was just play. All right. When I say just play, I mean obviously, there's going to be a game plan, but I think the coach is obviously going to take it seriously, but at the same time, I think he's just gonna do what he does best. I don't know. I know what I'm saying. By the way, let me know if you're excited for the Ballon d'Or ceremony tonight. I know I am. It's annoying though when it gets spoiled. It is. It really is. Oh, by the way, just want to say, John MCFC, welcome to the chat. I don't know why this is. Welcome to the chat, by the way, man. I don't know if you've been in before, but Canva, which is what I use to make my graphics that you can see just there. Canva has for some reason bugged and has put Bernardo at cam, even though I put McAtee. Now, and Bernardo off the right, even though I put McAtee. I do think McAtee is going to play this game, and I think he's going to be on the right, not Bernardo. I don't know why it's put him there. Hi, Vinny Jr. got robbed, says Yusuf. What are you talking about? Rodri was easily the right guy for it. He was unbelievable. And when you actually look at Vinny Jr.'s stats, they're good. But they're not unbelievable. He had a 35 GNA season for Real Madrid. Phil Foden had similar. And I know Vinny Jr. got the Champions League, the Liga, maybe another cup in there too. So I know that he's got the trophies to kind of back him a bit. But, it wasn't, abnormal numbers, Big up Yusuf. This is City. No, he didn't. Tottenham vs Man City. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. Rodri's goal contributions last season were unbelievable, He, as a CDM too, he was crazy. He probably got more GNA than some players in our team, Unreal. He was phenomenal. Yeah, back to the pivot though. I believe Gundo is going to play alongside Nico Riley. Didn't play last game. I think, Pep's going to want to keep minutes in certain players' legs. You scored 3 goals at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. 1-0 Man City, in my opinion. Okay, John MCFC. Again, mate, welcome to the chat, John. I hope you're well. Yeah, hopefully we can get the win. I am a bit nervy for this game, I don't know why, it just kind of stinks. Don't like playing at this. Canva till I die. Canva's really good. I'm not even sponsored by him. I gladly take on one, but I'm not. If you lose, does the world end? No, but I don't want to lose. We're unbeaten so far, so if we can not lose, that'd be brilliant. Moving on to the front four. McAtee off the right, not Bernardo. I've been impressed with McAtee. Most games he's played, most minutes he's had. He got a goal in the Champions League just a couple of weeks ago. He played well in the Community Shield, I felt, when he started that game too. And whenever he's come off the bench, I think he's just been decent. I don't think he's really been bad. He's kind of looked a part of the squad. He clearly knows how we play, which is something that's been ingrained with him for over the years. Odegaard being 19th, that is crazy. That is crazy. Trophy this season, and he's above Ruben Diaz. Invincible in the Prem or English treble, but lose a few games. Always, this is a stupid question. I definitely take the treble, but I want to go invincible as long as we can, because I don't want the feeling of losing. Because you've always done the English treble, but never done invincible. Well, if we, I think I take the FA Cup and the Premier League and invincible. I think I could do that, but I'm not going to say no to 3 trophies. Yeah, I do see where you're coming from there. Phil Foden at the cam. I don't really trust anyone else to do this. You could go McAtee. You could even go Nico Riley. They can do it as well, but I kind of trust Phil Foden to do this. The more games we get into his legs in this area, and the more rust that gets shaken off him, he's still clearly just getting over the rust. He's still clearly not at his best. And I feel like he's just going to get better. He showed good signs in the UCL the other week, or like midweek or whenever it was. He is showing signs, Phil Foden, of getting back to his best. And the more we play him, the more he can grow back into his side, into his good side that he was in those last 20 games last season, where he was just unstoppable. Mateus Nunes, look, I think this guy's been good recently. Got the assist that wins us the game against Southampton, but truth be told, we won 1-0, but without that cross, we might not win the game. Sure, we could. If that ball doesn't go in and Haaland misses it or something, sure, the game could go down a completely different route, because that's just how reality works. But, that's how it did go, and because of that assist, we win the game. And, yeah, I think Mateus has just been good. I don't think many people got complaints on him. I think he's just been pretty solid off the left over the past couple of games. Did good against Wolves. Was great in the UCL. And from what I watched, I thought he was decent again against Southampton. Erling Haaland at the top. Look, please do take your chances today, mate. You had a good few against Southampton. You probably could have had a hat-trick, but you only got the one. It doesn't matter. We win the game. We are top of the league, thankfully, but we do need more goals from you. I know that sounds really like, I don't even know what the word is. I know it sounds really like silly me saying, I want more goals from Haaland considering the output he currently has, but I do. He gets some unreal chances and sometimes he misses them, Like he had an open goal header to score and he headed it backwards. And sure, headers are difficult to do, but he is the best striker in the world and I expect good headers. It's high standards at the end of the day. That concludes my predicted 11. You don't have a backup striker, so why not Ortega as a backup? So then he can get more game time. Big up Ortega. Probably because Ortega's a goalkeeper. I appreciate the idea of having Ortega as a backup striker and keeper. I believe that's what you're trying to say, I think. But probably not the best course of action. Yeah, he could be a prodigy striker, but to be fair, he's like 31 now, so to really start doing the striker training after years of goalkeeper training, it's going to be a bit difficult for him to really get into that groove. Maybe if he was a bit younger. That concludes my starting 11, my predicted 11 even. As for who I'm predicting to win this game, look, if you know me, I always predict the City win, and that's not going to stop now. I'm predicting a 1-0 win. I think City will just nick a goal like we did last time late in the match. I think this is a good enough team to maybe win. What about Scott Carson? He's quite young. Yeah, hey, you know, when it was Scott Carson, you got to preserve him with minutes, you know. He's a bit like Phil Foden when he joined the club, you know, well, came through the club and into the first team. Phil Foden didn't get tons of minutes in his very first season. He did, you know, get quite a few, but he never really started too many games. Okay, you saw that a bit more in the second season. And that's what we've got to be careful with Scott Carson. He's still growing. And he's just such a prodigy, and we've just got to be careful. Play full strength. I do want to give minutes to people that deserve them. You know, like McAtee. I think he deserves minutes. Nico Riley as well. Rico too, but of course he's already a first teamer. But I think this can do the job. I'm not going to lie. You know, I think we can beat Spurs. I think Spurs are definitely going to cause us trouble. You know, they are a good team after all. But I don't know. I just feel like Spurs aren't unbeatable. I think, you know, Palace beat them. That was their first. It was their first win of the season for Palace. You know, big one at that. But yeah, I think we can do it. I do. I really do. With great difficulty, but nonetheless, I think we can. Anyway, that concludes my predicted 11. That concludes my my prediction for the game. But it does not conclude me for the night. Now then, you probably know, but Connect Gaming was meant to come back today, but then I realised the Ballon d'Or ceremony was on. And even more than that, I realised Rodri is going to win it. So tune in at 7 as we react to that. Thank you all for the support. I'm really grateful for it. And yeah, onwards to the Ballon d'Or, which is at 7. Connect Gaming is not gone forever. It returns on Thursday, all being well. No more bugs or anything like that, hopefully. Just been unlucky on Connect Gaming recently. Astrobot is being worked on, but editing is a very difficult process for me because I'm quite new to it. Thank you all for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!